So I've been writing my speech for Speech and Debate, which is about civil discourse and how people, especially young people, are having a hard time with civil discourse, and like the rhetoric is just getting more and more aggressive. And as I was writing this, one of the biggest things that I kind of thought of was social media and how the algorithms a lot of times on social media platforms, especially like Reels, will, or like short videos, will feed content that is tailored to your perspectives and viewpoints. For example, liberals will get more liberal content and conservatives will get more conservative content. And a lot of this content has like aggressive rhetoric, and so people are constantly getting push these videos and these posts that are kind of reinforcing their viewpoints, but in a really aggressive way. Like, for example, one of the big ones I can think of is abortion and like the pro-choice, pro-life argument. I've seen a lot of reels that are like very aggressive from both sides about each other, like just aggressively like taking down each other for the arguments that each side is proposing. And I feel like that really gets into the heads of a lot of people, especially like young people, because as they're getting fed all this aggressive content, they kind of internalize that aggression, that rhetoric. And so they start channeling that into their own arguments, especially. And I think one of the biggest problems with this is that, one, it's a lot of disrespectful content. It's very much not civil discourse. And two, a lot of this content is not well informed. A lot of it is very poorly evidenced and not backed up by any like real facts. A lot of it is just very opinionated, hateful rhetoric. And I think a lot of young people are kind of buying into all the things that they're seeing on social media that are just feeding into their predisposed beliefs. And I think that's a real problem. I think that people need to, one, the algorithm needs to be, well, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, if the algorithm is the problem. I mean, the algorithm is like feeding into this problem, but the problem is that people aren't recognizing that all of their content is so tailored to their own beliefs that they're not like getting exposure to other perspectives. So I think the biggest thing that I'm trying to say is that like social media is not a good way to get information about these controversial topics. You should not be like fixated on the rhetoric and the content that you're getting on social media about these controversial topics like abortion, like gay marriage, like anything race related, anything politically related, the current presidential administration, like these things, these topics, these controversial topics, you should not be getting your information on these things from social media. And I feel like a lot of people that are like high school and college age are using social media as one of their primary sources of information for these things. And so the point is not good, because they're not giving you a comprehensive understanding of like every perspective and all the merits of each argument in these discussions. So yeah, thanks, bye.